that today Edward George Ruddy was the chairman of the board of the Union Broadcasting Systems, and he died at 11 o'clock this morning of a heart condition, and woe is us. We're in a lot of trouble. So, a rich little man with white hair died. What has that got to do with the price of rice, right? And why is that woe to us? Because you people and 62 million other Americans are listening to me right now. Because less than 3% of you people read books. Because less than 15% of you read newspapers. Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube.
This morning, the nation's capital is a fortress, and some 20,000 National Guard troops are on patrol.
You know, I don't think anybody has ever seen anything like this.
Good morning, Miss Garcia.
Good morning, sunshine. I miss you. I could kiss you right now.
Someday.
Curfew is now in effect. All unauthorized citizens must stay indoors.
Tensions rise as we enter the 213th week of lockdown.
A grim new reality emerges.
COVID-23 has mutated.
Beginning thermal scan. Thermal scan normal.
A horrifying new development
New
today.
data confirms the virus attacks the brain tissue.
Hey, whoa, I'm immune! I'm immune!
Worldwide death toll rises to over 110 million.
All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine camps.
Sarah, what's going on?
Department of Sanitation.
Sarah, talk to me.
I think my neighbor has a fever.
It'll be so much easier if you just open the door. Mrs. Grant, you have visitors.
Sarah, please. Sarah, open that door. Sarah, do not open that door.
Nico.
I'm here.
Every little thing's gonna be all right. And remember, stay safe, sane, and sanitized.
Tonight, President-elect Joe Biden unveiling his action plan to pick up the pace of COVID vaccinations.
This is a time to set big goals, to pursue them with courage and conviction, because the health of the nation is literally at stake.
His plan encourages states to allow more people to get vaccinated, including those age 65 and older and frontline workers. Boosts vaccine supply by releasing the majority of available doses. Sets up federally funded mass vaccination sites. Sends mobile units to hard-to-reach parts of the country and calls for closer coordination with state governments.
You have my word that we will manage the hell out of this operation.
To pay for it, the president-elect is calling on Congress to pass his nearly $2 trillion coronavirus relief plan, which includes direct aid for struggling American families and businesses. Biden tonight announcing he'll issue an executive order requiring everyone to wear masks in places where he has the authority to mandate it. The president-elect is also urging patience, warning Americans the way out of the pandemic won't be easy or fast.
This tube is the gospel, the ultimate revelation. This tube can make or break presidents, popes, prime ministers. This tube is the most awesome force in the whole godless world. And woe is us if it ever falls into the hands of the wrong people. And that's why woe is us that Edward George Ruddy died. Because this company is now in the hands of CCA, the Communication Corporation of America. There's a new chairman of the board, a man called Frank Hackett, sitting in Mr. Ruddy's office on the 20th floor. And when the 12th largest company in the world controls the most awesome propaganda force in the whole godless world, who knows what will be peddled for truth on this network?
Police are on high alert, arresting Wesley Allen Beeler of Virginia at a checkpoint near the Capitol with an unauthorized inauguration pass, a gun, and police say more than 500 rounds of ammunition. Beeler denies that, telling the Washington Post it was an honest mistake. And with D.C. locked down, security concerns are mounting at less fortified state capitals across the country. At least 13 states have deployed their National Guards. NBC's Morgan Chesky is in Wisconsin.
Here in Madison, fears of violent clashes has brought about this familiar sight. Businesses boarding up in addition to the Wisconsin state capitol. The entire lower level boarded up. Law enforcement telling not just the public, but lawmakers too, to steer clear.
So you listen to me. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is an amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We're in the boredom-killing business.
At airports, the TSA is cracking down. More federal marshals on flights, more canine teams, and more random gate screenings. The FBI director is warning anyone planning violence to stay home.
Our posture is aggressive, and it's going to stay that way through the inauguration.
Federal authorities have now arrested more than 100 people involved in the Capitol riot, including Peter Stager of Arkansas.
Death is the only remedy for what's in that building.
Stager seen here beating an officer with an American flag.
So if you want the truth, go to God, because that's the only place you're ever going to find any real truth. But man, you're never going to get any truth from us. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you that Kojak always gets the killer and that nobody ever gets cancer in Archie Bunker's house. And no matter how much trouble the hero is in, don't worry, just look at your watch. At the end of the hour, he's going to win.
Hello?
Hi, Daddy.
Who is this?
Your daughter?
No, that's not possible. My daughter's asleep, and I know that because I kissed her goodnight almost 2 hours ago.
When are you and Mommy coming home?
There are times when we make history.
It doesn't matter. You're going to be asleep by then, right?
And there are times when history makes us.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, little P.
To ensure you that the same American dream, shared by our fathers, our mothers.
It's weird. Yeah, ours just went black too. Mr. Secretary, you need to put the phone down. Mike, what the hell is going on?
I said put the phone down.
Please check your bag.
It's the White House.
We're getting.
Mike, please, just tell us what you know.
Capitol's been attacked. Congress, cabinet. Eagle is gone. Sir, you are now the President of the United States.
This is the most devastating attack on our country since 9/11.
Anyone claiming responsibility?
Not yet.
Guy's never been elected to anything.
Did you know President Richmond fired him this morning? Now he's the president.
Maybe he'll realize he has no business running the country?
We're in a state of war. Tom Kirkman is not going to get us through this. What the hell am I doing here? I'm not the guy for this.
Is Dad scared?
Dad's not scared of anything.
Do you really believe I should step down?
I do.
You may be right. But for now, I'm all you got.
The world thinks it can test us right now.
What do you want me to do, General? Declare war? There are different ways to show force. We are going to do this my way. If it doesn't work, we'll try yours. You're still on my side.
I'm always on your side, Mr. President.
Whoever did this is just getting started.
Mr. President, you need to be stronger than you've ever been before.
Mr. President, you're live. 5.
I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States. So help me God.
We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. But you people sit there day after day, night after night, all ages, colors, creeds. We're all you know. You're beginning to believe the illusions we're spinning here. You're beginning to think that the tube is reality and that your own lives are unreal.
Investigators are trying to identify more of the insurrectionists. Their pictures now splashed across D.C. bus stops. The FBI has just released these new photos of a man authorities say is seen in this video pinning police officer Daniel Hodges.
They ripped my mask off, stole my equipment, beat me up, sprayed me with everything.
You do whatever the tube tells you. You dress like the tube, you eat like the tube, you raise your children like the tube, you even think like the tube. This is mass madness, you maniacs. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion. So turn off your television sets. Turn them off now. Turn them off right now. Turn them off and leave them off. Turn them off right in the middle of the sentence I'm speaking to you now. Turn them off.
It remains unclear why there was such a breakdown in the federal response on January 6th. Multiple U.S. House committees have announced this weekend a congressional review as authorities here prepare for a tense few days.
Thinking for yourself endangers the common good. Body contact causes suffering. Facial expression is excessive. Solitary confinement is safe. Minding your health is excessive. Closeness is dangerous. Sterility is essential. Aloneness is the answer. Restrictions are freedom. Restrictions are freedom. Restrictions are freedom. The government is your family. The new normal is here. Pharmaceutical companies love you. Everyone loves the pharmaceutical companies. Vaccination is charity.
Ordering a pizza in 2022. Caller. Is this Pizza Hut? Google. No sir, it's Google Pizza. Caller. I must have dialed the wrong number, sorry. Google. No sir, Google bought Pizza Hut last month. Caller. Okay, I would like to order a pizza. Google. Do you want your usual, sir? Caller. My usual? You know me? Google. According to our calorie datasheet, the last 12 times you called you ordered an extra large pizza with 3 cheeses, sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms and meatballs on the thick crust. Caller. Super. That's what I'll have. Google. May I suggest that this time you order a pizza with ricotta, arugula, sun-dried tomatoes and olives on a whole wheat gluten-free thin crust? Caller. What? I don't want a vegetarian pizza. Google. Your cholesterol is not good, sir. Caller. How the hell do you know that? Google. Well, we cross-reference your home phone number with your medical records. We have the result of your blood tests for the last 7 years. Caller. Okay, but I do not want your rotten vegetarian pizza. I already take medication for my cholesterol. Google. Excuse me, sir, but you have not taken your medication regularly. According to our database, you purchased only a box of 30 cholesterol tablets once at Lloyd's Pharmacy 4 months ago. Caller. I bought more from another pharmacy. Google. That doesn't show on your credit card statement. Caller. I paid in cash. Google. But you did not withdraw enough cash according to your bank statement. Caller. I have other sources of cash. Google. That doesn't show on your latest tax returns, unless you bought them using an undeclared income source, which is against the law. Caller. What the heck? Google. I'm sorry, sir. We use such information only with the sole intention of helping you. Caller. Enough already. I'm sick to death of Google, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp and all the others. I'm going to an island without the internet, TV, where there is no phone service and no one to watch me or spy on me. Google. I understand, sir, but you need to renew your passport first. It expired 6 weeks ago.
What are you doing with the rest of your life?
Catching up on some me time, find God.
My soul loves Jesus. My soul loves Jesus. My soul loves Jesus. Bless his name. My soul, it loves Jesus. Oh, yes it does. Oh, yes it does. Oh, yeah, my soul. My soul. Over in the midnight hour, my soul. He speaks to my soul. Tells me everything is gonna be alright.
Jesus set me free. I hope he set you free, like he did for me.